Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Violet Evergarden.
It's 8.
9.
What? 9? What do you mean? What do we mean? No.
Am I right?
You are.
Because I said the last time I said that we have 5
Shocking.
more episodes when we finish the episode. So
What?
it's just like pure math, you know? Yes, episode 9. We have only 5 more after these 4.
Oh my god. But like the way that
But
the last episode ended.
that I was about to say.
The
We're
way that they just
continuing
like
the story.
cut. Just cut.
Yeah.
On the worst fucking part.
Yeah. Not that we cut. We are also continuing the story.
Yeah.
Of what happened. We are at that night, and what happened last? Like he was shot, and
He was
she
shot
saw
in his
it.
eye.
Yeah.
And like now I'm gonna assume that we're gonna see like the last scene
And
where
then
he tells her that he loves her.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe we'll see how he also, if I remember correctly, he like pushed her like before an explosion of a bomb or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just a continuation of that, and Violet is sort of going through. I want to say accepting. I don't like how she is just.
I don't even think she's
No, I
yet
don't.
trying to accept. Like
No,
she's
I don't know.
in denial right now.
Yeah, like she went to the house.
Yeah.
And then she went to like his grave.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a body because he is not dead. And so like she is having a tough time accepting this, which like is very understandable considering like last episode we saw how she was, used and treated, and then how he just treated her as a person and he treated her with kindness.
Yeah, completely opposite of how everybody else treated her. And made her feel loved and secure and things like that, like things like she never felt before except with him. And then she only wanted to protect him as well. We saw that in few scenes in the last episode. And now she finds out that he's dead. Again, I'm wondering how we're gonna find out, how this show is gonna show that he's not dead.
It's gonna be like that dramatic moment of her like finally breaking down and crying because like he is dead, and then at the end we just see Gilbert like in a hospital, like barely conscious or whatever.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. And what is the route that they're gonna take to
I don't know,
to tell us that?
it's just gonna be some beautiful one, you know what I mean?
Like, is it gonna be just like him coming?
I don't maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be Violet seeing him, or are we gonna see him first before she sees him?
That's what I want.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are we gonna see him somewhere else, waking up? Let's say if he was unconscious or anything. But again, I don't know how much time has passed. Like, is it years since the war?
I don't think so.
Me neither, because in the first step, but like again, how much time has passed?
Like, let's say a year from the first episode.
Okay, because like I remember people saying like, oh, she was 14 when the show started, but like now she should be 16, 17.
Really?
Yes, but like again, that one person wrote that comment.
Okay.
I
didn't think
Me
that
neither.
3 years have passed.
Me neither. I would have said a few months or a year.
Yeah, I'm
the
like
most.
Like year most.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone tell me that.
But like again, I don't think he's been unconscious for a year.
Well,
really?
not unconscious, but like he was shot in his head. You know what I mean?
God knows
like,
how much.
There could be memory loss. There could be a coma. There could be so many things. Like he is clearly not good enough to even send word that he's alive.
Yeah.
So there could be many things. But I'm really excited to see the continuation. I thought the last episode was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like along with the 7th one, like those are my favorite episodes of the show so far. I just really like tackling like Violet's own personal story, even though like we had it for and the entirety of it enough to like connect it to Violet, but like this is now really just kind of about her.
Yeah.
And what she was going through, and kind of also that guilt that she feels for the things that she has done. So I'm just really excited to see this episode as well.
Yeah, me too.
And maybe this episode then ends with us actually seeing that Gilbert survived. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I mean, I don't expect.
I mean, me neither. But like also it's the 9th episode, so kind of like we're nearing the end.
Yeah, again, but like I thought it's gonna be, she's gonna accept it and then he's gonna
Well,
come.
yeah, but like maybe this episode she accepts it by the end of it. Not accepts it, but like just breaks down crying. Only one way to find out. It's right there.
It's exactly.
Let's just see. this be
It's
any
not
more-
loud enough.
Really? I don't think. Oh my.
Are we sure he's alive? Oh my gosh, he's gonna kill them all.
Oh my god. She did lose her hands.
Oh no, he's
Oh
gonna.
my god, enough. No, honestly, how is he alive?
How is she alive?
And I don't know.
Until she finds the body, she's not gonna stop.
君はその階段の下で見つかった。おそらくあいつは砲撃の瞬間、君を守ろうと突き飛ばしたのか。言えなかったんだよ。君は自分のことよりあいつの身ばかりを案じていて。行こう。バイオレットちゃん。
どこに行くのですか？私は少佐のいらっしゃるところにしか行けません。
俺もここにいる。君が一緒に戻ってくれるまで。俺はあいつに君を託されたんだからな。
もし私に何かあったらバイオレットを頼む。戦争が終結したらライデンのエヴァーガーデン家まであの子を送り届けてやってくれ。
ギルベルト、あいつは決して君を戦う道具とは思っていなかった。一人の女の子としての君の将来を案じていたんだ。退院したばかりの頃はどうなることだと思ったけど、君はちゃんとドールの仕事をこなせるようになった。本当に頑張ったよね。あいつの命令がなくても生きていけるはずだ。
少佐に命令はいただけないのでしょうか？
君は悪くない。この話はまた今度にしよう。
何かあったのか？
テスクレールの町がガルタリクの和平反対派に襲撃を受けました。
反対勢力が活発化しているとは聞いていたが。
Anti-peace.
制圧しましたが、まだ周辺の警戒を解ける状態ではありません。
バイオレット戻ってきたんですよね。みたいだけど仕事にも戻ってきますよね。ご心配おかけして申し訳ありません。体の具合はどう？ちゃんと食べてる？みんな待ってるし、あなたへの依頼もたくさん来てるのよ。ホッチンズ社長がおっしゃった通り燃えているのです。自分がしてきたことで。
いつか俺が言ったことが分かる時が来る。そして初めて自分がたくさんやけどしていることに気づくんだ。
どうしてそんなこと言ったの？あの子の境遇を考えたら仕方がないことだよ。
人間がそうだよ。理由がなんだよ。 忘れることもできないだろ。
I adore her. What a
She's my
girl.
favorite,
あ
literally.
の子だけじゃない。俺や君だって。表面上は消えたように見える火傷の跡もずっと残ってる。
どうすればいいの、あの子。
どうするかは自分で決めるしかない。燃え上がった体と向き合って受け入れた後もなくしてないよ。何も。
愛してるを知りたいのです。私は少佐の愛してるが知りたくてドールになったのです。本当にそっとしておくだけでいいんですか？このままあの子もうドールやめちゃうんじゃ。
代筆を頼みたいんだが。どうしたんだ？
ご無事だったのですね。
その服を。
今私は自動式人形として働いているのです。
手紙か。多くの命を奪ったその手で。
手紙だよ。バイオレット・エヴァーガーデン。お前さん宛てだ。エリカとアイリスから頼まれたんだ。
まだ配達を。
ああ、捨てられた手紙が見つかったんでね。
ベネディクトさんは
あいつ詳しくてな。じゃあわしはクラフト通りを回るから、あんたは一本裏手を頼むよ。どれ一つ取ったって誰かの大切な思いだからな。届かなくていい手紙なんてないんだ。
手紙だ。お母さん、お父さんからだよ。バイオレット、大丈夫。会いに行こうと思ったけど、アイリスと相談して手紙を書くことにしました。ドールがドールに手紙を書くなんて変かもしれないけれど、でも伝えたかった。心配してるって。それからあなたのこと待ってるって。今はとても仕事に戻る気持ちにはなれないかもしれないから、ゆっくり休んで。でも何かあったら遠慮なく私たちを呼んで。私もアイリスもあなたが戻ってくるのを信じてる。それから今日スペンサーさんという人があなたに代筆を頼みたいって来たわよ。妹さんに感謝とお詫びの手紙を書きたいんですって。あなたに書いてほしいそうよ。どうしてもあなたじゃなきゃダメなんだって。
妹に手紙を書くなんてなんか遠くさいな。でもあいつのおかげで仕事が決まった。もう一度やり直す気持ちになれた。悪かったな、わざわざ来てもらって。しばらく休むと聞いていたんだが。
同僚が知らせてくれたのです。手紙で。それは 私が生まれて初めてもらった手紙です。手紙をもらうというのはとても嬉しいことなのだと分かりました。ルクリアも喜んでいます。
Oh my god.
Prologa, literally. Hmm.
その名にふさわしい。
バイオレット。
バイオレット？社長のおっしゃる通り、私はたくさんの火傷をしていました。私は自動式人形でいていいのでしょうか？生きていていいのでしょうか？
してきたことは消せない。でも君が自動式人形としてやってきたことも消えないんだよ。バイオレット・エヴァーガーデン。
What is wrong with them?
Oh god, honestly, I don't think we have made a big enough of a break.
And we made like a half-hour break. And yet, I still feel so exhausted.
So fucking
I
tired.
feel so exhausted from crying. Look at this. It's early in the morning. This is the first thing we filmed today.
It's 1
Like
p.m. just like
sure. We're very tired.
so early in the morning. It was exhausting. But like
I wasn't prepared for this.
It was exhausting, but it was beautiful.
My
you know what
god.
I mean?
Because, what was this, people?
Because like it's not the same crying in this show and crying in, let's say, The
Wire.
Wire, you
Yeah,
know?
no, it's not the same.
So
But,
like,
no, this is
but
ridiculous.
like again, I love when I cry a little.
Yeah.
Like, oh, last 5 minutes, oh, I dropped a tear, you know? That's nice. Like, it was such a nice scene that, like, I had to drop a tear. But, like, I have a feeling like I cried most of the episode.
Literally.
Especially the second half of it. Like, in the first, and honestly, like, I remember in the first part, it was so emotional. But, like, I know that, like, I thought they should have put the previous one and this one together.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least we should have watched them together. in my mind.
Yeah.
Because, like, it started very emotional, but, like, I just played the episode, you know what I mean? Like, I just, like, sat in my chair, in my couch and played the episode.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't immediately get into the emotions, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I have a
they
feeling...
got me very fast, but yes, like,
Yeah,
if
but, like,
it was connected, I would be bawling.
I think, because I remember the first scene was so fucking emotional, in my opinion, you know? So, like, if I watched it after the previous episode, I would be dead.
Yeah.
Like, I have a feeling I would cry for
but like,
the
honestly,
whole 22 minutes.
that would be worse. Like, when you think about it, watching it
Yeah.
together, I will spend like 40 minutes crying.
Like the first part of the first part or the last episode would be like preparation for what this was, you know.
This honestly,
But anyways, cried through most of it. Anyways, you know.
this
anyway, you know.
could have been the series finale.
I agree with
Literally,
you.
you could have ended it right here, right now, and I could only tell you 10 out of 10.
And the thing
Like,
is,
I
like,
could be like perfection.
but like you think that he's alive,
Yeah.
and that's why there is more.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, because like if he was dead, I would have agreed with you. This could have been
Yeah.
a series finale. It
Yeah.
would make sense to serve as a series
Yeah.
finale. Just because like again, I still think he's alive, even though for me that's like he doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
For Violet, he doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, of course, it's nicer to have him. It's nicer to have somebody you care for so much. Like not nicer. I mean, that's not big enough of a word. You know. But like I'm gonna be delighted. I'm gonna be so fucking happy for her.
Yeah.
You know. But like I just love how they did it.
Yeah.
In this episode, that like she can move on.
I love what they did because like they made it. How do I explain this? Like she was grieving Gilbert and everything, but like the main kind of point and the main thing that she was like really struggling with is her own self and the things that she has done, you know, and how she can move past that. You know, Gilbert is just there, part of the grief.
To me, it's most also the fact that he is not there, because like I have a feeling that like he could help her.
Yeah.
With getting through.
Yeah.
What she has done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
As a person who accepted her for who she was back then. You know.
Yeah.
That is also something that falls hard on her. Because she feels now all alone in the world.
Yeah.
With the things that she has done.
Yeah, I mean, she said basically like at some point in the episode, like when she was kind of talking to him, something along the lines of like, I need to like hear an order or something. Like kind of I need you to tell me what to do and what to be, because like if I start dealing with this right now, if I have my own thought process and my own agency, I have to deal with the things that I have done. I think that was also sort of what the loss of Gilbert also did to her.
Yeah, but
you know?
like I love that he's not here. I love that she's
too.
going through all of this alone.
Yeah.
You know, because she needs to deal with herself.
Absolutely.
She needs to be the one who forgives herself.
Yeah.
Who loves herself. You know?
I mean, I think we talked about this like in previous episodes when like she is mourning Gilbert and everything. I mean, not mourning, she didn't really know. But like that it is very important that the person who saves her is herself first and foremost. And like people around you, the only thing they can do is like help you. And like all of them have, like Gilbert treating her the way that he treated her did help her also be like it maybe seems counterproductive, is that a word? Because like the reason why she is feeling that guilt and that pain is because she also realizes that like she has taken people away from someone that were like important to her as Gilbert was.
Yeah.
You know, they were important to them as Gilbert was to her. But I just love that at the end of the day what it concentrated on, like paralleling it to like just her grief about Gilbert, is her personally and her dealing with the things that she has done and her trying to understand if and how she can forgive herself and like think that she is worth living. Like it's my favorite thing.
And also what she can bring.
Yes. Because
Again,
like right
to the
now
world,
when
to the other
Gilbert
people.
comes, I feel at peace like where she is at, like with
exactly,
herself.
Yeah.
You know? That like he can, you know, just be there as a support system, you know, to her, much like everyone else is around her at this point. Like she has gained so much just by being here and working here, and she has people that really care about her and want to protect her and want her to.
But there is a reason
be
why
well.
those people care about her. Like she deserved that love because she also gives that to other people around her. And I loved what Iris and oh my god, what's her name? again, I love what the two of them did
wrote
with
the letter.
with sending her a letter.
Oh,
And oh my god, that was like when she got a letter, I was again immediately very emotional.
yeah,
You know?
yeah,
But like when she read it, when the guy said it's from Iris and again the other girl, I immediately started crying, and like that hit me so much because those are my favorite types of storylines. You know, like those are the perfect two people who she should have gotten that letter from. You know, I was so happy for that, and they told her how they hope that she's gonna be able to come back and how they're waiting for her, and they told her about the brother, the guy who came in, who asked for her specifically to write a letter to his sister because he wanted to say thank you, you know, apologize.
No, like a ridiculous episode. Like honestly, just like structurally, the things that were happening, because like it was so sad and like so dark to see the place where she was at. Like even just again the episode opening up with that scene in the past with her losing Gilbert and seeing how hard she is trying to save him, to bring him with her. Like she has lost both her arms and like she is trying with her teeth like to just like move him, and like there's nothing that she can do, you know. And the reason why she was also able to survive is because he pushed her down the stairs and she was found. And so just seeing her go through this episode, like go through the rubble, kind of start dealing with that and processing that and really not being able to. Like she's sitting in the room by herself, and she just starts breaking everything and then tries to like kill herself. Like she's looking at her hands and she's looking kind of at the hands of the hands that killed so many, and she is like so overwhelmed by the guilt that she feels that she like goes to strangle herself, and like so many things are happening there with her that are so sad and exhausting. But like then parallel to that, you have people there that are that care about her and trying to find ways to help her. Like we had the best girl like immediately go to Hudgens and was like, why did you tell her? Why did you do this?
Why did you tell her that she's burning inside? But that's what she's feeling in that moment. She feels each and every single one of those burns and she's completely lost. And she doesn't see how she can move on from any of that, how she can continue living, how she can write letters, be the one who actually, she even sees Gilbert who tells her that, like, I mean, what his brother has told him, like, how can those hands write letters when they killed so many of people, you know? And she feels every single one of those kills. No, honestly, it was a heart-wrenching moment.
But like Hudgens also told her that like both of them are also burning because all of them went through war in some type of way. Like he was also a soldier who has himself killed many people, you know, and like you see the type of person that he is. He just really seems like a pacifist. He just seems like not the guy that can sleep well at night also for the things that he has done.
I mean, he basically said like that Violet is the one who needs to move on from this. Like not she can do, and she can't change her past. And yes, they are all burning. Yes, they all did what they did, but they all need to deal with things like that.
He also said this like interesting line, which I don't know how to exactly read. When he said like basically when the girl I still don't know her name, girl, sorry, but like how can she move on now that she has like, now that she knows that she has lost Gilbert and everything. And Hodgins, Hughes, I still not even sure what his name, said that like she has not lost Gilbert and that she has not lost anyone. And now like I don't know exactly how to read it, because like I thought in that moment when he said like she did not lose Gilbert, I am looking at it through a more positive way. I'm looking at that like the people that you love and the people that care about you and their like influence are always with you, you know? And so like she didn't lose anyone, and she has gained so much right now as to what she had before all this happened, you know? She didn't have anything then, you know? And so like now there's things that she has gained that she just maybe doesn't really see and realize. I thought I was reading it in a nice positive way.
I mean, that's what he said.
Yeah.
There is not anything else. Like he basically said,
Yeah.
word by word.
But like also
she hasn't
she hasn't lost anything. She has never had anything. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so, because the girl basically says she lost all of her people.
Yeah.
And he says she hasn't lost anyone. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's what he meant. Like, people who die that you loved, like, are always there with you, you know?
Yeah.
And like they influenced your life in a specific way.
Yeah.
You know, you're a different person because you knew them.
Yeah.
And because what they taught you. Even though in my mind she did lose people who had died.
Like she's literally an orphan, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
She has lost everything and everyone. But anyways, I just loved that Hudgens said that she needs to like be able to look at herself and know that she is burning so that she can like do something about it. You know, so that she can find a way to live. And so just like again, we see her like at the lowest point that we have ever kind of seen her. And that's when the guy who had like just like, you know, the old man who looks very kind, who is like delivering letters, comes to her and gives her a letter of her own, like the first letter that she has ever received from someone, because like there are people that care about her and want her to be good. And she sees that he is still this late at night going and delivering letters because like someone has just tossed the letters and like didn't deliver them. Again, she understands how important it is to deliver that, and she goes and does it. And like she just sees the joy that it brings people to receive a letter from someone they love.
I mean, she not only she sees, she also felt that, because like she said, like this is the first letter that I have ever gotten.
Yeah.
And like we said, in that moment that she needed something like that, somebody the most, that in that moment she got that letter from the two of them. And that's why she said, like, I know how important it is to get a letter from somebody like who you love or who loves you, or things like that, you know. So like I wanted to do that for other people. Yeah. And that's what she went and delivered those letters, and you can hear people, and like every moment like was very well put there.
Yes.
Like you can see the child screaming, "Mom, oh, it's
the
Dad."
letter from Dad.
Like so fucking emotional, honestly.
Yeah. And like she like ran to. I mean, first she went and wrote the letter. Yeah. I just thought that was such a great, like, full circle moment.
Such a good moment.
That, like, he wanted to write a thank you to his sister from the girl who, like, was able to write a letter. And that was the first letter that Violet wrote that was, like, just so short. But it was exactly what was needed. And she was able to, like, give them that relationship. Yeah. You know, from doing something so
Fix
simple.
Their relationship.
Yeah, and so now,
them.
You know, now she sees the brother who like wants to thank his sister, and he has a job and he is doing much better, you know. He is not drinking and he is finding ways also himself to survive. He has come from war as well, where he has lost his parents. Like he is the one that came back alive. Like he is the one that felt a lot of survivor's guilt, which is the exact same thing Violet is feeling. And like he is here and he is like trying to live life, and Violet had a hand in helping to make that happen. Exactly. You know, I just thought it was such a beautiful thing to include in it. Like I just realized that it was him when like they wrote a letter that someone wants to write to his sister. Yeah, that's when I remembered who he was.
To say thank you to his sister immediately. Like,
yes, that's when
and I was like, that was the first girl.
Yes,
basically.
I mean that's what I think. Like it was just like the way that they did this was so beautiful and like all encompassing. It was stunning. And then she ran to Hughes, I still don't think I'm Hudgens. What? Who the fuck is Hughes? Those two names are the same to me. I don't know.
But,
I don't know.
I mean, only first 4 letters.
I don't know. It's like the same. And I really loved that scene because like she said, you know, do I deserve to be the one to like write these letters? Do I even deserve to live? Again, because of the things that she has done. And I really love how he reacted to that because like he feels the exact same thing. Like, does he deserve to live? He has killed many people. He has like killed people's loved ones. All of them feel that way, and that's why he is able to understand, like to tell Violet that like she is burning inside because he is also burning inside. What a beautiful thing to say that like you can't erase the things that you have done. Like he has mentioned this like with the girl because like she said this was never her choice. Like the things that she has done were never her choice. And like I was thinking the exact same thing. And then he's like, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter that it wasn't her choice to do this. Like she is still gonna feel it. Yeah. She's still gonna feel that guilt. Yeah. And so like what a beautiful thing to say that you can't change your past and you can't change the things that you have done. But like you can only do your best and you can accept that you do deserve to live and to have a good life, and that things that you do now that are good and that are kind are gonna matter.
They're very important, are gonna have an impact. Especially we saw with her how much impact she has already made. She's been passing, walking, and we saw the poster of the opera.
Oh, that was
like
so nice.
Yeah, like
of all of it, like of all the people that she has helped, all the people that we have seen so far. It was just like she's walking and she's seeing all the positive impact that she has made.
Yeah, exactly. And we see the guy who is on the mountain climbing and things like that.
Thorfinn.
Exactly. We see so much of impact that she has made and how important it is for her to move on and do that.
Yeah. No, I just love that sentiment of like those things that you have done, you know, matter because of the people that are also dead, and like those things are not gonna be forgotten, but the good things that you do are also not gonna be forgotten, and they are important. Like what a beautiful show.
Yeah.
What a beautiful thing to just like give to the world.
No, I really love this.
No, honestly. Like the show is so consistent. The show is just so consistent with its story, and they write it so beautifully. Yeah, like they write it incredibly well. Yeah, I don't even know what the next 4 episodes are gonna be. Like, what are we gonna be doing?
Again, I think potentially we're gonna constantly see Violet.
Yeah,
struggle with things.
I don't know
and
if we're gonna have a problem with because they were driving and they hit a barricade and they were like, because anti-peace people or whatever were creating some issues, and that scene, there wasn't a purpose, let's say, to that scene, which then means it's unfinished. So like I think there's like, let's say, kind of another war brewing or something like that. And
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think when that happened, I thought, is that somehow potentially something that can introduce Gilbert back to us, or something like that. But like I still think what she's gonna do is she's gonna continue writing the letters, and she's gonna continue connecting herself and things she has done and is going through, or Gilbert or things like that, with those letters.
Yeah.
And he's gonna come at the end. That's how I see it.
What a beautiful story.
I mean, because we have only 4 more episodes.
No, this episode was perfection.
Yeah.
Like just the whole structure, the wording, the drawing, everything. The beauty, the music. My God, I literally have no notes. Like nothing. It's so beautiful.
But there's no notes.
Like there is nothing that I think you should have done in this episode to like make it better, you know?
No, it was perfect.
They just really,
especially with hitting you right in the emotions, like everything that happens scene after scene.
Yeah.
Just like hits you more.
No, they really do such a stellar job.
Yeah.
Like, what a beautiful episode.
And I love how they took their time in the beginning.
Yes.
Honestly.
Just because like now,
that's why it hits so much
yes.
now, because like they took so much time in the beginning to develop the story and Violet as a character.
I just really love the pacing of this show.
Me too.
Like, I just really think it is...
I think in 13 episodes they're gonna tell the story completely, you know, as it should be. Like, as long as it should be. Like, I think they're gonna do it perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they have done so far.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine them wrapping this up, you know what I mean? Like, I think now, with Violet sort of going through this again about accepting what she has done, that is a big part. That is just like big chunk that we needed for her, and she is sort of, you know, she's not like there as in like, oh, healed, I'm good, but like she can move on.
But like, just like how we talked about it, like that this could serve as a finale that just tells you how good of a story they have already,
and how far she has come. Like, like again, the way that they show things, like she is. By the end, like she is standing there and you see her feet, you see her heels, and then she starts just walking forward, know, as in moving on, like continuing to live her life. Yeah, like it's so good. It's so fucking good. My God.
Honestly, can't wait to see what next episode is gonna bring us.
I'm so excited.
And me too. Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.